Let's stay in Parliament a while longer because minority MPs are taking on the Minister for Interior, Dery, for failing to pay compensation to victims of the Ejura shooting 1 year after the incidents. The minister says his ministry is working tirelessly to secure compensation for victims of the incident. Responding to questions in Parliament, Mr. Dery blamed the delay in the payment of compensation packages on administrative processes. Parliamentary correspondent Kweku Asante has the rest of the story.
MP for Ejura Shooting, in whose name the question stood in Parliament, lamented the non-payment of the compensation to victims. He also criticized government for stopping the commemoration of the disturbances. But on the score of the compensation, Interior Minister Dery has been explaining to MPs that the delays in payment is being worked on.
I am informed that the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice has received a medical report from Konfanoche Teaching Hospital on the injured persons to determine the perimeters due the victims. Notwithstanding, the Office of the Attorney General has requested victims to provide them with all medical receipts on which they are awaiting response. Mr. Speaker, the 3 victims will be compensated when all administrative processes are completed. Meanwhile, Mr. Speaker, permit me to inform the House that families of the 2 deceased persons have been compensated.
The minority in Parliament were not happy with the responses of the minister. They say the delay is unwarranted and have been pressing for immediate action.
It's been well over 1 year since this incident happened. And if it's still taking both the ministry and the Attorney General's Department and Minister of Health more than a year to gather the relevant documents.
This unfortunate incident happened on 29 June 2021. We are now in July, which means 1 year, July 2022. We are now talking about medical reports. We are now talking about the fact that the 3 victims will be compensated when all administrative processes are completed.
Victims have to take care of themselves. Victims have to take care of themselves because, in your words, you are awaiting medical reports to the Attorney General. Will you consider reviewing the state medical emergency policy for such victims? Because, Mr. Speaker, permit me, you have shot me innocently. I'm struggling for my life and health. I'm being told that take care of yourself, then later the state will take care of you.
The minister has meanwhile been assuring the House that urgent steps will be taken to ensure victims get their due compensation. Following those exchanges on the floor, the MP for Ejura Shooting, Bawa Brima, says he will continue to push for his constituents who are affected by that disturbance to get their due in terms of compensation. But the Interior Minister also addressed issues of concerns to MPs. The MPs now have police bodyguards, but according to the minister, up to 62 of these bodyguards do not have pistols that they will use to protect these MPs in case they really have to use them. The minister has been assuring the House that his ministry is working with other state agencies to ensure that the necessary procurements are done in the coming weeks so that those security guards who do not have pistols will get them.
Available police records indicate that 62 police guards assigned to MPs are yet to be issued with pistols. This is attributed to the fact that there have been exponential demand for the supply of arms from the armor of the police to the police personnel assigned to be bodyguards for MPs, judges of the Supreme Court, ministers of state, and senior police officers. Efforts are, however, underway to procure additional arms and ammunition for the Ghana Police Service to enable them cater for the remaining 62 bodyguards and others assigned to the judges of the Supreme Court, ministers of state, and senior police officers.